hello. Hello. Hello, happy Thursday. Happy Christmas Eve. Eve? Happy Hi Socks. What is it gonna do? What is the how's the bog gonna say that? I'm eagerly awaiting.
With 5 new warriors. You all are great people.
Socksman, you made the bot sound like it was having a stroke. Poor bot. Poor Ebby-chan. Thank you, Socksman, for the 42,000 months of support. Really appreciate it. No, you're great people. No, you're great people too. You weren't lurking. That's okay. Just you always gotta make an entrance. You always gotta make an entrance. You can't just say hi. It's all about the style points. Happy birthday to Socksman! Yes, can't forget. Can't forget Socksman's birthday every day. Hi! Chicken wing, hello. I wish I could find- I had a little reindeer antler headband for Charlie many years ago that she absolutely hated, but it came for free with something I bought for her. Yeah. I wish I could find it because it was so cute. Hold on. This camera. This camera, there we go. We gotta flip your face on the wrong way, honey. That's why you're all confused. You ready? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. She perched. Hey, dork. Hello, everyone who I didn't say hi to already. How you guys doing? Happy Thursday. Hello, hello. Yes. It's almost the weekend. It's almost Crimmas. Those of you who are working, do you get tomorrow off work, or are you forced to work? If I were still working at the bakery, I would be working all day tomorrow, but instead, I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing. I don't have to work all day tomorrow. Ah, what are you doing? Hold on. What are you doing? You got stinky breath. You got stinky breath. I'm trying to figure out how she wants to settle here. I'll figure out. I need you to know that y'all are great. You put me in a good mood whenever the Socksman, you're too fucking nice. Stop. I don't know how to accept kindness on Twitch. I don't know how to accept kindness, just a constant memes and trolling. But really though, that's super nice, Socksman. Yeah, we got a cozy community. I'm just happy you guys like hanging out, playing games, watching movies, you know, all that fun stuff. You guys are very chill, and I am very thankful for that and appreciate that a lot. You got an early day today. Ooh, and you're off tomorrow. Very nice. You guys got anyone got holiday plans? Anyone seeing family or anything? Anyone throwing a raging Christmas party? We are still technically in quote-unquote quarantine until my brother's 10 days past his COVID test. So we're gonna do Christmas on Sunday. So I don't know about stream Sunday, guys, but depending on when we do Christmas, I might be able to. Has Charlie's stomach hair regrown yet? Most of it, Twilight, but she has 2 nipples sticking out, and I don't know why, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of indecent, kind of funny. She just has 2 nipples that just like the hair did not grow back. So I don't know if it is gonna at this point. I don't know. But the rest of her hair is pretty much grown back. The microphone's blocking you. There we go. I don't know why she's sitting like this. I don't know. Usually she'll just like plop, but she's like standing. What are you doing? on. Milk gonna get down? Might want to get down. She's very fidgety. Did someone say Giraffe Town? It's always Giraffe Town. Does anyone ever not say Giraffe Town? Or Kingdom Hearts or Metal Gear? Give Charlie a treat. Hi Dark Holder, how's it going? Yes, let's give Charlie a treat. Let me figure out how to do that right now. Hi, do you want a treat? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because the treats are down there, I just have to grab them without upsetting this princess. Yes. Yeah, she's purring. Okay, let me, can I put it on my She doesn't like to usually like eat them out of my hand, which would make it easier for you guys to see. She's very, very picky. Panda sending you love, Charlie. Okay. Alright, she wants to get down. Yes, you do. Okay. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Don't wait. Let me. Alright. Alright, Bean. I have to rotate her to place her properly on the floor so I'm not grabbing her by her armpits. Oh! There we go. Okay. There you go. Let's give her a treat. You can do it whenever kiddos are here for the night. Well, thank you! Thank you regardless, Dark Holder. What the heck?
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Thank you!
Congratulations!
Thanks so much for gifting us up to Twi'lek too. That's very nice of you. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good night with the kiddos. You guys doing anything fun? Oh. Her Treatos. Let's see. Would you like a Treato? Would you like a Treato? I'm gonna put it on a paper towel so she doesn't have to eat it off the floor. Would you like a Treato? Is Twi'lek my present? I don't know that. Hi Risu, how you doing? How you doing? She wants a treat, so have fun with the Matrix. I heard some people who watched it said it's actually really good. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know how it is. Because the reviews were kind of mixed on it, but like people who actually watched it seem to have fun with it. Like people who are not film critics, so. Do you want a Treato? People gotta see you eating the Treato. I can barely see. Getting it. Literally only eats them off the floor. She only eats them off the floor! I go out of my way to put it on a paper towel so she doesn't have to eat it off the floor. I think she likes the added flavor of floor to her treats for whatever reason. Oh boy. Thankfully I have hardwood floors so I can wipe it down very easy. Because if it were carpet, that would be gross. You got expensive beer and you open it. That's good, and then you notice it's 12%. Risu! Risu, are you gonna make it to movie night? Because that's probably, if you are, that's probably an appropriate percentage of alcohol for the movie that I've chosen for this evening. It looks so bad! It looks so bad! It's called Santa Jaws. I found a movie on Amazon Prime called Santa Jaws. We're gonna watch it tonight. It can't be worse than Sharks of the Corn, right? It can't, like, the thing is, Sharks of the Corn set a very low bar that I feel like it would be very hard for any movie to surpass. I don't think anything's ever gonna be worse than Sharks of the Corn. What's up, Selwood? Are we doing the meme where you look behind you from the chair and you say something disturbing to your son? Is that the one where he's like... What? Is that the "Are you winning, son" meme? Not the one? Are you winning, son? Are you eating, Charlie? She's eating. She's eating. What are you singing, Reese? What are you dancing to? She only drinks coffee at midnight. Santa Jaws, yeah. Yeah, Santa Jaws, so I was looking for shitty Christmas movies last night to figure out something to watch, because we're like, does anyone actually want to watch a good movie for movie night? This is what I'm trying to figure out, because I feel like for movie night, the best movies are garbage. Just trash. Like, I don't think anyone for movie night wants to watch an actual good or serious movie. Like Mad God, weird movie night, because it was too serious. It was too serious and too weird at the same time. But trash we can all make fun of together. That's I think what makes it the most fun. You expect it to be 8 or 9%, but 12% surprised you. You're literally double the drink. Double the alcohol percentage for the drink that I have for later. This is like 6%. And the funny thing about this to me, this is a Downey's cider. Sponsor me. As I show your blurred can on the screen. This is the Downey's Winter Blend. And the funny thing about this to me is it's 6.5% alcohol, and the fall one is like a full percentage or two less. So I feel like they made the holiday one more alcoholic because they feel like people need it for the holidays, and I agree. We need stronger alcohol for the holidays. Sharks of the Crimmas is a very low bar indeed, but don't say there's nothing worse than it. You have to watch way more wait, Z-grade movie is a thing? Is that what Sharks of the Corn would be considered? That was probably the worst movie I've ever seen, and I've seen some bad movies. What's up, Timothy? How you doing? Oh, Train. Man, I haven't heard of Train in forever. Whatever happened to them? Does anyone else miss the Stare Dad meme? Is it not the Are You Winning Son meme? Is that not the meme? Oh, my captions aren't working. Hold on. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Okay, it works. I always fuck those up. And when they work, they're completely wrong. So if anyone who is actually hearing impaired uses the captions, they're probably like, what the fuck is going on here? Excuse me. Ooh. Hi, Onimusha. How are you doing this evening? And hi, Howie. How you doing? How you holding up at the post office stuff, right? You said you were, that's where you were working, and very, very busy this time of year. I hope you're doing okay, Howie. Charlie, Howie's sending you love. She's licking her foot. She's licking her foot. She's cleaning her toes. Cleaning her toes. I gave her a bath yesterday with wipes. I got these like Burt's Bees wipes because this is the poor cat. She like gets dry skin this time of year, so it became dandruff. Like, just covered in dandruff, this poor cat, and you can see it because she's black. So I wiped her down with these like moisturizing wipes, and she hated it. She really hated it. She didn't want any part of it. So she's slightly traumatized. I'm pretty sure she licked off all of the residue from the wipes because she hated it so much. She did not want it on her. You watched Die Hard last night for movie night, but was also watching a Parasite Eve. Oh, Parasite Eve speedrun. Yeah, I don't know, H might stream more of that tomorrow. I was talking with him about maybe streaming something tomorrow. Seems like a good Christmas game. You could all have the cry together to Tom Hanks' Finch. I don't want to cry with Twitch chat. I don't want to feel emotions with Twitch chat. That's why most of the games I stream are not story games. It's awkward. It's awkward. I don't want to feel emotions. Not on Twitch. I streamed The Last Guardian and that was rough. Test, 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 test. Doing well, just fighting the urge to nap. Wake up! Wake up! Ears, wake up! Wake up! I feel that. I feel that this time of year. It's so dark. It's so dark. Wicked dark. I, don't know how you feel about caffeine, but, I double, like... I double up my caffeine intake this time of year, so I usually have a cup of tea when I wake up in the morning. Cup of green tea. And this time of year, around 3 or 4, I'll have another cup of tea, so I don't sleep. Probably not the best way to deal with it, but napping is a trap. At least I feel like it's a trap. Maybe it helps some people, but I always feel gross after a nap. I'm not muted! Stop! Stop! Swole. Freaking Twi'lek. You shouldn't lift weights in the snow. It's bad for your muscles. Stiff muscles. Doing good. Good to hear on you, Misha. You got any plans for, got any Crimmas plans for the weekend? We're doing Christmas Sunday. I was saying earlier, so I don't know about stream on Sunday, because my brother is still technically in COVID quarantine, even though we don't know if he actually had COVID to this point. He had the one positive PCR test last Thursday, and he's tested negative on every rapid test since, so I don't think, even if he had it, he's contagious. But, who fucking knows? I don't know with these tests. At least she isn't licking your foot. That's true. That's true. That'd be very gross. She licks my face. I don't know why. I put moisturizer on it. That should probably not taste very good. Rub beard balm all over her. It's probably toxic to cats. Like, a lot of stuff that we can use on our skin and hair is not good for cats. You're alive! I'm glad you're alive, Howie. That's better than the alternative. You got a day off! Heck yeah! Is it, today? Are you working Christmas Eve in Crimmas? Because the post office is open, like, the postal service stuff is pretty much every day, right? Even if the post offices are closed. I don't know what you do, specifically, but hope they at least, give you Christmas off. If they don't, I can relate, having had to work, Christmas Eve and Christmas for many years. Maybe she just likes the taste. I don't know, it's like oatmeal. It's like oatmeal wipes, Burt's Bees, weird things. You need some recommendations for dinner to order tonight because you don't want to cook before you leave. When you leave in Socksman. You probably said it, but I missed it. You know I'm always gonna recommend Thai food. Like, Thai food's my favorite. It's hard to go wrong. Emotions are for losers! Yeah, especially when it comes to Twitch chat. I don't want Twitch chat to see me appearing weak. Never. You always cry with Twitch chat. I like the sad feels bad man. I feel like people don't use feels bad man anymore. It's all Sag instead. Thank you, Panda, for adding that. You had a coffee today. Usually you don't. Were you falling asleep? I should not have as much caffeine as I do because it's bad for anxiety, but also sleeping is not great during the day. Naps are gross. They're always so tempting. They're always so tempting this time of year, but then you regret it afterwards. You just wake up and you don't know what year it is and it's dark out. What's up, NGG? Merry Christmas to you as well. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, whatever you guys celebrate. Hope you have a good one. Naps only work for me when you do like 20 minutes. That's so hard to do though, because you're so comfy. And then if you have like a cat, they might be like next to you napping peacefully, and they may like Charlie makes it so hard to get up in the morning because she's like next to me when I sleep. She just is like too comfy. She's too comfy. Nothing special, just being with the family. That's good too, though. Nice and chill. Like, I definitely appreciate that more over the years. Just small family gatherings. We used to have a bunch of, like, extended family over, and it was just too much on Christmas. It's exhausting. It's good that it's on the weekend this year. And, that Sunday is, off for most people, too. All I want for Christmas is Sasha Gray to notice me. Oh, that's an old one. That's an old one. Crimmas. Oh, it was a week ago. You work tomorrow. But you probably have Christmas off. Fingers crossed that you have it off. Who's supping?
What's up?
Sup, Onimusha. Sup. Early afternoon or late morning. Okay, so you get to hang out and enjoy the peace and quiet tonight. I don't know how rowdy your family is. Ooh, Thai food. Thai food's always so tempting. Thai food's great too, because it's not expensive. At least not around here, it isn't. It's kind of like middle range, like a little bit more than Chinese food, but not like takeout from some American places that can be expensive. We have a chain, I think it's a Massachusetts only chain, or New England only. You guys don't have the 99 restaurant, right? If you're in the States outside of New England and Massachusetts, do you guys have the 99? It's like really cheap American food. I feel like that might be a New England only thing. Hi H, I'm talking about the 99. Is that new? Like, I'm trying to figure out, 99 is like New England only, right? Or Massachusetts? Twitch chat will pounce if they smell weakness. It's true. It's true. They're like sharks. If they smell any, if they smell blood, they go into a frenzy. The 99 restaurant was spitting your salad. Their jingle is so stupid. The 99. I for one want you to all feel bad, man. Feel really, really bad. Man, weakness is overrated. Sag is just so much better looking. Because he's like, not only is he sad and feels bad, he's also like deflated. When you were teen and cringy, rather than just cringy as you are now, you read in a romance about a boy who licked a girl because lol random. And then you try it on your girlfriend. No! No! Twi'lek. I'm sorry. Did she tell you that's not how you hickey? It's okay, we all did very cringy things as teenagers, I'm sure. I certainly did plenty. You haven't lived until you licked an eyeball. Have you done a shot out of someone's eye socket? Because I saw that on a TV show at a college party. Y'all remember that show about the moped gang? That was a movie night special. That was after one of the movie nights we watched, what was that? There was a show about a moped gang in West Virginia. I forget what it was called. Hell's Satans! Hell's Satans! And there was a guy who had a glass eye, and he went to a college party, and he took his glass eye out and dumped vodka in his socket, and someone did a shot out of his eyeball! And he also, I'm not gonna say what else he did with the glass eye, but he called it the one-eyed turtle. Some of you guys may remember. Some of you guys may still be traumatized. Some of you guys were there. Yes, there you go. Shy turtle, that's what it was. That's what it was. Risu remembers. Risu remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers the shy turtle. One moment you're awake and suddenly 3 hours later, yes. It's the beauty of naps. Oh, sitting in a chair is a good idea if you can fall asleep sitting up. Whenever I try to fall asleep sitting up, it's like being on a plane or a car ride, and it's just like... like your head falls forward and wakes you up. Masamon curry naps. What? One moment it's 1999 and the ball for the New Year is about to drop in NYC. Next thing you know, you're at home during the 2nd year of a global pandemic. Yes. Yes, what year is it again? Thai food is amazing. It's not too hard to make your own either. You just need a lot of curry paste. They actually have these little cans that, I forgot the brand of them. They sell them at, excuse me, the Asian grocers with their little metal cans that have pre-made curry pastes in them, and you just get coconut milk, dump them in, some vegetables, some meat. Pretty easy. I haven't seen one in Chicago. Yeah, I guess no one knows what the 99 is. You get a 99 ranch? Oh, it's an Asian supermarket. There was one, is it Super 88? What the heck was the name of the What was the name of the, you remember that Asian grocer in Boston? Was it Super 88? Maybe Super 88? There was another Asian grocer. Super 88. There's a few chains. I guess they like numbers. You were young and foolish then, and you're old and foolish now. Who isn't foolish? There's a 99 ranch somewhere around here? You're impressed by the eye socket shot? It was pretty gross, but I was thinking about it. Because it seems unsanitary, right? But if the alcohol is high enough proof, wouldn't it just kill everything that was in the eyeball socket? So it's like technically fine? Not that I would ever try such a thing, but I think it's less gross than it seems at first. Because doesn't it disinfect? It's I'm not saying it's fine, I'm just like, it's less gross than it seemed at first glance. It's still gross. It's still gross. Okay. Let's start up the games, guys, because it's only gonna be a couple hours tonight, and there's a lot of games in this collection. So we starting up a little early tonight. You only keep the finest lint in your eyeballs. How do you fit the lint? Never mind. Anyway, let's get nope. Well, it's time for gaming. Alrighty. So. This is the Haunted PS1 Madvent calendar. It's a collection that came out last year as well, but basically the way it worked last year, probably the same this year, is it's a collection of 24 free games that comes with a launcher that's like an advent calendar, and 1 free game unlocks per day up until Christmas. So being that it's the 23rd, we have access to pretty much all the games, so if we can figure out like which ones to play tonight. We're obviously not going to get through them all. Some of them are kind of long. Look at... No. I skipped it! There was Haunty, there was the little ghost with a Santa hat. He was so cute. He was so cute!
They say every day's a gift, and once a year it's true. When Madvent comes around, each day's a spook for you. So come and sign
I don't know who this character is.
on this mountain top.
I don't think this one was there last year. Or this one.
Gifty, I was in the middle of
Oh,
something.
Gifty!
I crave blood, I demand flesh.
I don't remember a lot of the last year's one.
That's it, you're going back in the sack.
Or the year before.
Hey, wait!
It might have been the year before. This is great. So this is a preview of the games in the collection. There were 1 or 2 that I want to try. I think it was 9. Yeah, this one that looks like Zelda. But other than that, I don't really have any, Oh, I want to do the tree one too. Was that 17? There's the tree one where I think you can make your own ornaments put on the tree. What happened to the stream where you gotta put together- I'm not gonna put together a Gundam with my feet? What the fuck, H? I have an Evangelion Unit 1 kit that will be assembled probably at some point. Not with my feet. Not with my feet, but you can see the Ava's feet. Do you want to see the Ava's feet? You can see the Evangelion's feet. I'm trying to center my camera. Close enough, probably. Imagine that, though. That would definitely be TOS unless you actually had, like, no hands. You know what I saw today? That was, almost like someone doing something with their feet on stream. Someone was playing Dota with a controller and streaming it, and it's so bad. It's so bad. So bad. This is gonna be very loud. Let me alt tab. They're playing Treant Protector with a controller, and it was like, that game is definitely not meant for a controller. Okay, so pick a number 1 through 23, and the first one who picks, I will pick that one. 1 through 23. I think 24 is still locked. I'm pretty sure they're locked. 4. Okay. Age got it first. So Age, that's your pick, and then you can't guess next time. Or you can't get one next time. To be fair, swirl the numbers. Banana Bam? Banana Bam? Banana Bam. I think you picked a good one. But Banana Bam. So some of these are Christmas themed. It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. It'll be assembled one day, right before Strippy beats Clock Tower 3. I had Clock Tower 3 somewhere. I've kept it as like a memento of all the games that we haven't finished on stream. Like a physical reminder. I don't think I'm gonna finish it. Some guy years ago was playing CSGO competitively only with his feet with a controller. Wow. Honestly, like, some people who play exclusively with their feet, like video games and instruments, play better than people who have hands. Just, like, with practice. Okay. Oh, so we open in. Plant monsters, mindless violence. I guess this is like the trigger warning. You are a banana on a top secret mission to eliminate evil plant monsters. This is by Marcus Horn. So some of these are Christmas themed, some of them I think are random. I don't know if Banana Bam is gonna be Christmassy. Alright. So the way it works is this is the launcher and then I have to capture the game when it opens separately. So this is Banana Bam. Oh boy. Oh boy age. Oh boy. Hold on. There we go. There we go. That's What's up, Hobo? How you doing? Merry Crimmas, Hobo. Merry Crimmas. Hobo, what are you doing? Hobo! Let me pause 1 sec. I'm actually gonna alt-tab because it's got like this cacophony of banana jam music. Thank you so much, Hobo, for the 5 gift subs to Scorpion Dog, Dumpster Fries, Ian Bits Shro, and Oz. Thank you so much, Hobo. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Merry Crimmas, and congratulations. Welcome back to the Prawn Stars, or welcome to the Prawn Stars. For those of you who are lurking, hope you enjoy your emotes.
Congratulations.
Courtesy of Hobo. Thank you so much, Hobo. Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations. I wonder if there's like little Santa hats for the emotes. I should have looked into that. Like there were witch hats for Halloween. I think there might have been Santa hats. Hold on, this game is so loud. The music is a bop, but it's so loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. This game feels like a dream where you're dreaming and stressed because you're sure that at any moment now the bad stuff will start, but you can't wake. What bad stuff could there possibly be in a game with a banana with a gun? I don't know if these are supposed to be played with it. I'm kind of doubting they have controller support. Hold on, let me get rid of my cursor on the screen. I know that's immersion breaking. You won't feel like you're actually a banana. Oh, it's timed. Oh shit. We Latin. Okay, we just go. This is really putting me in the Christmas spirit. Oh, look at this! Look at this! So you just have to kill all the 12 plants? Infinity bullets. The fuck is this? Oh, it's that guy! What's his name again? Scully? It's the mascot. Sexy mascot pose on a PS1 guy. Is it around? Oh, there he is. He's hiding. Jump scare. I have no idea which directions I already went. Is the problem here? And it's timed! I like how the banana's like sweating. Like he has a sweatband on his head. Oh god, oh god! Alright, I missed 3 somewhere. Uh-oh. I'm a banana speedrun. Look at the startled banana. The little banana just scooting along. He doesn't even have like he doesn't have legs. He's just reclining. He's propelled by gas. Is there anything else in here? Nope. What's up, Monthus? You can't just talk about my banana. Uh-oh, the music ran out. We took too long, so the music ran out. Oh. Well. Okay. Alright, that was Banana Bam. Banana Gear Solid. We got an average rank of banana blatting. Very cute. I'm good here, Monthus. How you doing? What the hell? What the hell? So I think, yeah, some of these games are longer, some of these games are just like a couple of minutes type thing. It's really like a grab bag of stuff, but that was cute. I liked the spooky plant models. Banana variations. Also, look at the banana. I didn't realize he had a mustache. Look at him up close. He got a mustache. I love the banana model. It's so goofy. I love him. C-ranked banana. A canana. Cananas. Alright. And no. Not another one. Get me out of here. Enough bananaing. How do I close the banana? How do I close the banana? Another one. Right, I'm closing the banana. Okay, very good choice, Age. Very good. Next. They look like those V-Wing glasses? Oh, maybe instead of a mustache, maybe he had glasses. Okay, we backing out. So this is the Haunted PS1 Madvent calendar, Monthus. So Haunted PS1 is like a collaborative group of different indie developers who make games, horror games, typically in kind of PS1 or retro style. Some of them are N64 style, some of them are Dreamcast. And this is basically a collection of 20... How do I zoom back out? Oh, here we go. 24 games? And the way it's supposed to work is up until Christmas, one game unlocks each day, but I just waited until today to kind of pick through, see what's in here, instead of doing one at a time. But these are all free, these are all on itch. If anyone does want to play them, it's the Madvent calendar. I should have had a link, hold on. I should have a link, they're all free. Excuse me. If anyone is interested in playing them themselves. Okay. First person to put a number 1 through 23 in chat. I will play that. Age is not allowed. He picked the last one, that was 4. So 4 is already done. But any other number, 1 through 23. Okay, Panda got 9. 9 is a good number. What's it gonna be? Oh, is this a Zelda one? I think this was a Zelda one. Zelda looking one. Madame Claudine's Curious? Curious? Curiosities. 24 isn't out yet. Monthus! Zeldo! Zeldo! H, stop! Stop! Okay, this is Madame Claudine's Curiosities by I. Williams and Workus. Earn yourself a Christmas present by working in Madame Claudine's magic shop. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Oh, cool, and it links to their Twitter and stuff, too. I just noticed that. Okay. Where my game? There we go. I kind of want to try a controller, but I'm really thinking that they probably didn't put controller support in these. Okay, so this one's obviously more N64 inspired. This is very unnerving because it's like the actual music slightly changed, it seems like, or it's the same. Is it called the sound font still for N64 music, or is that just more like older game music, the sound font, when they use the same kind of instruments? I like the slight camera bob. Kind of makes me want to throw up. This looks perfect. This is very convincing Zelda. I'm gonna turn this one up because this is about Yeah, it's totally N64, but is it called the sound font when they basically use the exact same kind of thing they used to create the music for like something that's very similar? You guys have any idea what I'm talking about? MIDI music uses sound fonts, okay. So I don't know what it's called, the thing that I'm thinking of then, but it sounds like the same, whatever instruments they used for Majora's Mask or Ocarina. Zeldo! Okay, speak. How do I do that? Space? E. My, who do we have here? Looking for Christmas presents, you say? Well, I certainly have some otherworldly goods to offer. The question is, can you afford them? What do you want to buy? I'm broke! What if I try to buy it anyway? Seems like you can't afford anything, but don't you worry. I could certainly use a helping hand, especially if they're as strong as yours. So funny. Help my son to clean out the warehouse. The more valuable items you clean out, the bigger your pay will be. It'll only take a couple of minutes. We don't want to waste your precious time, do we? So will you help me? Do I have a choice? 3 minutes? Oh god! Ah, that's wonderful! Grab items by pressing E. Use left click to throw them into the large pit. You can't miss it. Or use E again to release the item. But watch out that you don't throw yourself into it. We're gonna accidentally, like, what was that puppet combo game? Feed Me Billy with the pit in the middle of the room. We're gonna accidentally throw ourselves into it. This is actually work. This is the spirit of Christmas is working on the holiday itself. Okay, here we go. Do you really? Oh no.
Tweet yourself, Tilda.
What's happening? Hobo, what the heck you doing, Hobo? Thank you so much. Hobo, too kind. Too kind to me. I really appreciate it, Hobo. Thank you, thank you. Get some schnecks. Delicious schnecks. And for Charlie. Dude has what now? Tartarus? I'm not quite sure which items I need to be picking up. Oh. You can't miss the pit. Alright, I missed it. This is just straight up the egg from Majora's Mask. This is just a Zora egg. Right? This looks like... Where are my Majora's Mask fans at? Do I have to throw it up there? I think I'm just stupid. They said I can't miss it, but I missed it. Oh, is it this pit? It is basically the Zora egg. Yeah, wait, I can kick it like a soccer ball. Hold up. I think we're gonna make it this time. Okay, that was the Forest Temple thing, right? That like... And then it goes in Ocarina, the Forest Temple sound. Okay, so that's the pit. We're gonna have to restart. Can I restart the run? No. Okay, just have to fail. Like when they use certain sounds, but it's not just like a straight up rip, it messes with your brain. I feel like, because your brain is expecting it to be arranged in a certain way, so it's kind of unnerving when it's changed from what you remember. I mean, I don't find this particularly— oh! Jesus, scary, but maybe maybe it gets scary? I think it's cool though. I think it perfectly captured the feel of the 3D Zeldas. The feel and the sounds. Although the bobbling, like the head bob, I'm not sure. Was there head bob? They're also third person. I wonder what our character looks like. Who are we? Oops. What is this? You haven't played it all the way through since the 90s. Majora's Mask stream sometime? That should be enough. Come back to me so I can pay you. This door is kind of hard to see. It is locked. Oh, that's not the door. Okay, how do we get out without throwing ourselves into the pit? I forget how we got in. It's over here. Majora's Mask is one of my favorite games of all time. I tend to like games that are time loop games quite a bit. I really like Minute as well. And another game that is a time loop game, but that is a spoiler for people who don't know. I'm not gonna stream it probably, but maybe we can peer pressure Socksman to stream. Socksman used to stream back in the day. You cleaned out 8 items. Thank you. Here is your payment. That is not nearly enough. Okay. Guess we keep helping. Is there? I wonder if there's a way to do this faster. Or if I actually have to grind out like 3,000 points. I streamed Minute, yeah. I streamed Minute a long time ago. Minute's really cool. This is a very good short game. I think it only took like 2 or 3 hours to beat. If that's on the Steam sale, I would really recommend picking that up because that's usually pretty cheap. Or in any bundles or anything. The soundtrack is so good too. Camera's kind of nauseating after a while. Don't know if the head bob was necessary. Can I get the stuff up back? No, I can't jump. I'm just gonna kind of throw everything like in that general direction. Take it off the shelves first and then deal with actually getting it in the pit after. We have a system here. I feel like that might, where it seems like it's a ton of points to get, we might supposed to be doing something else. Might be supposed to do something else, like look for something else.
What the hell?
What the hell? What's up, Luke? How you doing? We're doing some menial labor in the spirit of Crimmas. Throwing things into a pit to make money. Sure beats some of the some of the jobs I've had. I feel like I might have to throw something into the door to open it. What is with this pillar too in the center? It's a super suspicious looking pillar, kind of sus. Because it seems like max points I can get each run is only like 200, so I really don't think they expect you to do like 10 runs to get a Christmas present. I feel like there's probably gonna be something else going on here. But we'll see. Throw the egg. What are we feeding? Like where's all this going? Is there just a big monster at the bottom? Big trash monster that's like blah, 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 inhaling it all? It's kinda hard to tell if I'm actually picking something up. Yeah, this is a physical depiction of the Steam sale right now. Just throwing money into a pit. Buying a bunch of games that you're never gonna play. You have officially finished work for the holidays. Very good. Very good. That's exciting. You got any plans for the weekend? You said you were gonna take like 10 days off, right, or something? Take a break? Or did that already happen? Whee! I think Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time are both good, but Majora's Mask is my personal favorite because it's so creepy. Like even today, there still isn't anything like I think in the Zelda franchise that's quite as creepy, as quite as unnerving as it is. Twilight Princess is pretty dark too, but you see more often mixed opinions on Majora's Mask. Yeah, the game design is very unique. I think it's probably one of the earlier time loop games that was popular. Like there's definitely been games before it that were based on cycles, but not quite in the same way, where there's like multiple things going on at once at different times and you can reset the timeline. some guy lives down there and is wondering who's throwing junk on his house. Maybe it's what's her name up front's ex-husband or something. We're just throwing trash at him. She threw him in the pit. He's just bulking it off his head. And he's like, ow. Some streams, but play games. And rest. You're so worn out due to work. Well, I'm glad you're able to just chill with some games and get some rest now for the holidays. It sucks being tired for the holidays. But you got a couple days before Christmas, right? Or one day? One day. I forget, UK. It's late already. That's not much money. It'll take forever. There's gotta be something else to do here. Okay. What if we just go in here without starting the challenge? And poke around. Should we fall in the pit? You think we should just jump in the pit? I'm kind of curious. I feel like... Ooh, wait a minute. I knew it. You got a key. I just had to look. You're going to quote-unquote play this game later. I started kind of coming up with my own formula for Steam sales and game sales in general because of how many games I've bought that have just sat there. And it's, if the game is greater than $10 and I'm not going to play it immediately, I'm not going to buy it for the most part. Unless it's like a really good discount on a game that doesn't usually get discounted. And that saved a lot of money over the past few years. I'm not buying anything right now in general because I have Monster Hunter Rise coming out in 3 weeks, so that's more than enough game for a long time. You prefer the 3-day game loop of Majora's Mask? You thought it was incredible, especially when trying to solve all the storylines. I definitely recommend Minute if you liked Majora's Mask and you haven't played Minute, because it's a Zelda-like. It's more like old school Zeldas, but it's also time loop. It's not as in-depth as Majora's Mask. I don't think anything is. There's like the other game that I want to recommend, the best time loop game that I've played. Like, I like it even more than Majora's Mask. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It, like, if you say it's a time loop game, it spoils the game. It's frustrating, but then again, they spoil that in the Steam page description too, so it's like, Socksman knows what game I'm talking about, because he had someone spoil it for him. What's up, Bujanga? How you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome to Zaldo. How's things for you? You had a good week? They're going okay. They're going okay. Luke, pretty low-key week. Just, doing last-minute Christmas cards and stuff. Staying at home, you know, the usual. Nothing too exciting. Trying to do a lot of cleaning, actually, in my downtime, which has been good because my room was an absolute disaster. Is it the store? 3 weeks! Yeah, they keep doing a countdown on social media of how many days and weeks or whatever are left till Rise, with some footage of the higher resolution monsters. It's funny because they show off the, like the 4K Magnamalo, which is cool that they have 4K Monster Hunter Rise monsters, but at the same time they're definitely Switch models with 4K textures on them, so it's like not that impressive. They're like, wow, look at Magnamalo in 4K, and it's definitely like a handheld game model. There's a lot of indies that just went on sale on the Switch. Still trying to save money, but good to know. My Switch is gathering dust at this point. I'm basically holding onto it for Kirby whenever the new Kirb's coming out. That game with the time loop mechanic you still somehow didn't spoil for yourself? Did you play through it, Bloody? Oh. This man was locked in here? Oh boy. I can't do this anymore, you know? So you're doing it now, I see. Listen, if you give me some of your payment, I'll give you my equipment. That'll be very useful for you, you know? At least I don't have to do it anymore. What do you want? Ooh, look at this. All this for Christmas presents. Oh god, you went to the Star Month oh my goodness. It's absolute pandemonium. I just would be scared to, like, breathe in a store right now because of all the COVID, just like do all over the fucking place. Omicron. I don't want any people near me. It's probably in my house, like my brother still potentially has COVID, but I'm still like, I don't want to go near anyone else. You played this time loop game after you got out of college and got a real job. Now you're stuck reliving the same day over and over again. Real life Groundhog Day. Very fun. Alright, we'll start off with the bottomless cart. These carts are really useful for cleaning out a lot of stuff at once, you know? Just throw the stuff in there. It'll get thrown into the pit automatically, you know? I just want to get out of here. This poor man is all gaunt and pallid looking. Sallow. Excuse me. Alright. We have a tool that we've acquired. I don't think we need to equip it or anything. Is this okay? Is this okay with Grandma out here's terms? Or is she gonna notice? Are we doing this under the table? I didn't sign a contract, so I don't know. You didn't yet? Okay, well. I hope you're continue to be unspoiled on it, because it is a very, very good game. Alright. Let's go! It sucks because it's one of those games that I want to talk to people about, but I absolutely cannot talk to people about it. It's got physics to it. It feels like fucking supermarket sweep here. I don't think this is any easier. I feel like this is not easier. Because I actually have to throw it in the fucking cart now. I feel like I've made a huge mistake. Because it's heavy to move. Like, it's got its own physics, it's heavy to move. Ah! It's really hard to move. It's slightly closer than the pit. If what? Oh my god. Fuck this. You actually have to, like, gently place it in the pit. In the, cart. I hate everything. This is actually fucking- this is harder! This is actually harder. I feel like I've been ripped off by this man. Is this the point? Do I just suck, or was I actually ripped off by this man's? Maybe it's easier when you get good. Maybe he's exploiting me. He's just taking the money that I give him to get his own Christmas present. Fucking fuck! I played basketball for a short period of time as a teenager. You can see why that didn't work out. Are you fucking for real? Why is it so hard to put in the cart? No. Wee! Guess we'll go here. And the cart's like slowly drifting away. You stop that. No, fuck. This is actually taking about the same amount of time. Because I'm so bad at this. This is agony. How do I just drop it? Okay, E is drop. So we'll just drop instead of throwing. Nope, doesn't work. Okay. Okay, alright, it's just kicking it the fuck away. Alright, this is actually worse than I did last time without this thing. Good. Very good. Very good. Well, can I refund? Can I wheel this cart back to my man? Can I refund? Oh my god. I feel like I've been ripped off. Did they make you ride on the back of one of the top players in basketball? Like, I didn't know. But they should have. I was very short. I did get scratched. I did get scratched by a girl who was like very aggressive on the other team, and I still have a small scar from basketball, like here. She went to like bat the ball away, like scratch me. Basketball's a dangerous sport. Never again. Wow, great. Again. Alright, the cart was not the right choice. We should have got the other stuff. The physics are very messed up. You'd watch a basketball match, but every player was on stilts. Where's my cart? My cart. Is it where I left it? Is that like a one-time use, or am I just not seeing it? Where did I leave it? There it is. It's just dark. The run is already ruined. It should be a requirement that girls playing basketball cut their nails, but someone did not tell that girl. You can't just drop it in the cart. You cannot just drop it. It doesn't work. You have to throw it. In order to throw it, you have to use the physics. This really makes me feel the feel of shitty work during the Christmas holidays. You eat. E-E-T. How are these pots so hard to get in here? There we go. We just need to earn enough to buy another shitty item from our man in the wall, in the prison cell in the other room. You were too short for basketball too. You got knocked unconscious. Why are kids' sports so fucking brutal? Cool. And like parents encourage that stuff too. I've just been watching the last minute chaos at the stores. Wait, did you go into a store, Pajama? Or is someone like live streaming Christmas shopping? Why are these ones so hard to get in the cart? Hi Chad, how you doing? You're too spooked by this? This is very spoopy. My aim is impressively spoopy as well. The cart is actually worse, because it takes forever to push it over to somewhere. I'm never gonna get the eggs in there. I shouldn't even try, their physics are too bouncy. I would like to see a speedrun of this. Motherfucking pot, you get in there. Why can't I smash pots? That's really what I want to do in a Zelda. Is smash pots. Stop pushing the cart! This is fucking agony. I want to see where this goes, but I also want to smash things. Because of these physics. I just said don't do this. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I put the cart in the center of the room and ricochet the items off of the central pillar and use the power of physics, maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do it. Crimmas is like hunting season for people watching. It's true. People go wacky. They go really wacky during the Christmas season. People are just so stressed. Capitalism is stressful. Whee! Where did it even go? Oh my goodness, these eggs. Kids must injure themselves for their parents' amusement. It is to make up for the parents putting up with the kids' shenanigans. Honestly, yeah, that's probably why some parents are like... it's like justice. Some of their kids are such little shits, too. Kids are stressful. Kudos to anyone who has kids and parents them well. That's something I could never do personally. You got Everspace. Ooh, 1 or 2 Bujunga. A vastly superior choice to Chorus. I hope you enjoy it. Great. Alright, I'm gonna talk to my man. My man whose name I don't know, who's in a closet. Locked in a closet. She actually just straight up locked him in there. Because we had to open it from the outside, and it was locked. What else can we buy? Do we have enough? Pegasus boots? There we go. These boots make you pretty good at running, you know? I'm talking to his shoulder. It is said that you have to hold shift to run, whatever that means. I wish I could just run away. You mustn't run away. You mustn't run away. We running now. Oh boy. Got speed boost. Again, again. What's the Christmas present gonna be? Is it just gonna be like a giant middle finger? Because that's what I'm feeling like. Feeling like it's gonna be. Alright, so here's the strategy. Here's the advanced strap. We're gonna move this to the center. Come on, come on. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. I'm gonna put you here. Alright, you stay there. Alright. Here's the strat. I fucked up. Here's the strat. Here's the strat. Just throw it. Nope. Okay. My strategy. Man, I thought I was being smart. This is just like violent. This egg is violently twerking on the shelf. Okay. Alright. Stop wiggling. Stop wiggling. Oh no, it bounced too far! It bounced too far. Yo, physics. Physics, bro. I don't think the speed boots are gonna help me either. I think I should just get rid of the cart. I think we should just get rid of the cart and just run. Run to the pit. I think it's faster than this shit. How did that not go in? Alright. It was worth a shot. Can we fucking grab an item, please? Thank you. Alright, fuck the cart. It was a waste of 200 of my hard-earned buckaroonies. Rupees, buckaroonies. Come on and slam. Speed does not boost you IRL. You need vaccines. Yeah, I don't know how I don't think speed would boost your immune system very well. That's what we're talking about. Oh, it was on PS4 too. I didn't know that. Seems like the type of game that would play pretty okay with the controller too. I kind of think Chorus was probably better with the controller, but I couldn't get used to it. That still wouldn't have solved the main problem of the game, which was the everything else than the gameplay. How is everybody? It's going good here, Chad. How about you? How about you? You gonna be around for movie night tonight, Chad? We're watching Trash. I don't know who's gonna be around tonight. I know it's holidays and some people are going away, but I found a fantastic looking movie. And by fantastic, I mean absolutely awful. You might be Luke? It's gonna be kind of late, so I don't know how long people will be able to hang around if you're Euro folks, but movie night. Okay. Alrighty. One second. So that was slightly better, but I spent so much time fucking around with the cart. You're here for the film named after you. What? You're at your sister's pet setting? Pet sitting? Is it a dog? Is it a cat? What are you pet sitting? Anything cute? Alright, again. So I need 700 for the next upgrade, I think. I feel like it's definitely easier to just ignore the cart. 2 dogs and 2 cats? Oh my goodness. Dream? Living the dream? Are they pretty chill pets or are they like hyperactive? Is it really called Trash? No. It's called Santa Jaws. It's called Santa Jaws? I didn't intentionally pick another Shark movie after Sharks of the Corn, by the way. I didn't do that on purpose. It was looking for a stupid Christmas movie last night. was looking all over the place, different streaming services, different lists of like Christmas movies. And something about Santa Jaws just spoke to me. It was just the name and the plot synopsis, so yes, yes. Very stupid. Because I don't like watching, like I was talking about this earlier, I feel like movie night movies have to be terrible. It can't be good. I don't know if a Hallmark movie would be a good movie night movie though. Like I know they're bad, but I feel like they're like a different type of bad. It's gonna be a very specific type of bad. It's like an art. Like I chose very poorly with Mad God. That was a poor choice for a movie night movie. Tubi has so many bad Christmas movies on it. Yeah, they're kind of boring. Some of them are kind of over the top, like, Toodles was talking about one earlier. What the heck is it called? It's the Santa something that just had this totally whacked out plot. With, like, aliens that you wouldn't think of in a Hallmark movie. Some of them are just, like, off the rails. And in between all the boring, like, romance stuff. Oh, it counted. Cool. What I really need is something to give me more boost on my throws. I'm sure if you were, like, good with physics, you could probably do more with the cart than I'm doing. Throw it! No! No. Somehow every year you end up watching a whole bunch of them. Do you have like a curated list of the best worst Hallmark movies? If you want over the top, just watch an Indian action movie. That's true. But I feel like Indian Christmas movies probably not a very big movie category. just a hunch. Probably not a very big movie category. Doom? No. Do it. I don't think I have enough money. Where did I see my money? I'll do another one. 450, okay. So the most I can realistically do seems to be about 20. Unless the next thing is like a very significant upgrade. I'm missing. It's too dark to see. Whatever. Maybe it's good to have the cart over there, because if I miss the pit, it might land in the cart. What? It said throw, and then it just disappeared from my hands. The eggs are actually just good to throw from a distance, it seems like, because the physics will carry them over there. More so than the other stuff, they bounce. Like Super Ball. They're called Super Balls, right? Those things you get from the little vending machines at the grocery store. Little capsule toys. Are you ready for Christmas now? I'm never, like, mentally ready for Christmas, but yes, I have my gifts. My gifts are complete. My cards are complete. I'm ready in that way, but, I don't know. I never, like, really liked Christmas Day. Even as a kid, like, I always liked the day after Christmas better, because that's when you don't have to deal with people. It's when you, get to use, like, any stuff you may have gotten on Christmas, and you already gave your gifts. People already let you know if they liked them or not. My body's ready for Crimmas. Where did my thing go? I grabbed it, I swear. I swear. I swear I grabbed it. physics. Ye eat. Ye eat the egg. Okay, it doesn't throw straight. Can't even throw straight. There we go. Ooh, the spin! The arc on that one! It didn't go in! There we go. My best so far has been like 22. Which is not good enough. No! No. Never seen an Indian Christmas movie yet because I don't think they celebrate Christmas, right? Unless they are Christian. Or I guess it's like Christmas is such a not religious holiday anyway now. It's mostly secular. I don't think a lot of people really care about the actual religious bit of it. I know I don't. I need 30 more to buy the thing. No. We only needed 3 more. The card would be easier to use if it was slightly larger. I still feel like the card is a trap. At least this isn't as stressful as that Night of the Consumers game was. There needs to be more, like, stressful, menial labor simulating jobs. Games simulating menial labor jobs. There are so many games that, like, you just do tedious shit over and over and over again that people do in real life and get paid for. And they make a game out of it and then charge you to do it. Can you stop? I can't grab it when it's doing that. No. So I think the trick with the cart is put it on the far side. Because it takes so long to loop around to the far side ones, you can't really run back to the pit. Your promised feature where everything came in capsules, you get Amazon boxes, full of paper failure that smells like a rat that donned axe and threw up. At least yours smell. At least yours have some, something interesting about them. Mine are just way too much packaging for a tiny item. It's my favorite thing is when they like put like a tiny bottle of like face lotion or something in a massive box with like a billion of those what are they, air mailers? I don't know what they're called, but like those inflatable plastic pillows for padding. I don't know what to do about that one. Can we arc this one from here? From downtown! I think the trick is just get all the eggs and throw them at max velocity. Yep, because they make it like over the middle. I don't think that one's gonna make it. I don't think I angled it right. Nope. No! That one seemed like it was gonna make it, but I didn't hear the ding, so it didn't. Was it? It's just bouncing! It's just bouncing with a pit. Playing a game starts to feel like a job. Graveyard Keeper got that way? Did it make you feel like a real mortician? Or I guess a Graveyard Keeper is different. Wait, do you actually prepare the bodies and stuff too in Graveyard Keeper, or you just put them in the ground? I don't know how involved the game is. Hi Toodles, how you doing? You got the Ginger Dead Man! Oh, very good, very good. Maybe we'll double feature tonight, Santa Jaws and the Ginger Dead Man. It depends on how inebriated I am. Bloody got a Furby, very nice. Very nice and totally not terrifying. You can do autopsies on them before you put them in the ground? But why? Oh yeah, Sergeant Bloody also got Age's Big Chungus album. That's the gift that keeps on giving. Tee-hee-hee. Alright, time to get whatever the next upgrade is, I already forget. What's up, Sparkly? Time to make a bomb and blow up Santa! Wait, was that a plot of another movie? That sounds familiar. Was that the other movie we watched? Way back one? Oh wait, there was another one! Wait, what does the Lens of Truth do? You really want that damned thing? Now you will see what I have seen, you know? Oh, perfect. Hello? Oh, it's Scully! Scully's back there. What's he doing? He losing his shit? What's this gonna reveal? What the fuck are these? What have I been throwing in the pit? Their body parts? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The truth. Very spooky. I think that was the end of the game. That was the real end. It was getting that instead of the Christmas present because the game closed out. I kind of wonder... Shoot, now I kind of wonder what would have happened if I skipped that and got the Christmas present instead. Before we knew the truth. We're not gonna do 4 again, H. Stop. Alright, that was cool though. That was cool. That was a spooky way to end it. I think that was well done. I feel like there might be something if you get the 3,000 things needed to get a Christmas present, but I would like to move on to something else because we have limited time. Okay. Next. That was very cool though. I like that one a lot. That was Madame Claudine's Curious Curiosities. So, anyone who is not Age or Panda, if you would like to pick a number between 1 and 23 and post it in the chat. One number that is not 4 or 9. I will pick the first one. Anything before 9. Okay, 13. Socksman's got 13. What do we got? Unlucky 13. Look, it's off on its own. It's too late. It's too late. You're too slow. We'll do another one though. Extremely cool downhill skiing with Jessica. By Moya Har, I think that says. Make it down the mountain alive. Do cool flips. Blood and violence. Oh no. No, another one. Another one. Alright. Where is game?
Shrimpy Doodle.
What's up, Shoko? How you doing? What's up? Where's my game at? Hold on. My game. Oh, is this the fucking... Hold on. I can't fucking alt up. This is cool. I forget this developer did another game that I played, and I can't remember what it was, and it's bothering me. It feels like 11 p.m. When did you wake up today, Toodles? It's very dark. Wicked dark. Wicked dark. Extremely cool. Oh, is this the Sauna? Is this the Sauna 3000? It's 2000? Sauna 2000 div? Hold on. This sounds so familiar. I'm gonna find who this dev is because it sounds familiar. It's bothering me. Yeah, Sauna. Sauna something or other. Sauna 2000. Okay, this should be good. Sauna 2000 is very good. Your exercise entertainment. Oh, Shoko getting swole. Don't forget legs, Shoko. Don't skip leg day. It's not all about upper body. Or you'll end up looking like Strip Soul. That's private when you woke up? Okay. Alright. I was all ready to judge you for your sleep schedule and now I can't. As long as you're awake for video game tomorrow, that's what matters. I got chap lips. Shoko getting swole. Shoko is going to bench press his entire Twitch chat next time he streams. Okay, so WASD, shift, and space. Okay, press any key. Extremely cool downhill skiing. Very good. What was the shift again? There you go. There you go. Nice. Ooh, it's fucking ski free. It's ski free. I'm going the wrong way. Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh no. What did it say shift did? I missed that. Alright, we gotta actually. Ooh, sick flip. I hit a tree. I hit another tree. I hit. Oh, Jesus Christ! Jukes! Whee! Huh? Gotta wait, bitch. Oh, he keeps coming! He keeps coming! No, the tree! No! God damn it. It's ski free. It's basically ski free. I mean, who skis anyway? Like, really? Do any of you guys actually ski? Any of you guys like winter sports? Oh no, oh lord, he coming. I went snowboarding once. It was a lesson, and I sprained both my wrists falling on the bunny slope, and then never did any winter sports again. I think we gotta hit the ramps because it gives us speed. And we gotta remember where to go. It's so fucking fast! Bruh! No, faster! Ah! Oh my god. I should have looked what the buttons did. Space was jump, but like, I don't think it matters too much. Oh no, not the trees, not the trees! Not the trees! No! Oh, he came from the other way! Fuck! No! Ah! Jesus, I'm just so mad! Oh my god! Not the snowman, not the fuck. Oh my god, why is this game so difficult? Oh, I fell off a cliff. Oh no. Oh no. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. What are sports anyway? It's been forever since you played? Yeah, Ski Free was, I feel like, traumatized many children. Ski Free's a low-key horror game. This is tapping into something, some nostalgic memories for people. I think that's what it's trying to do. Bunny hops, that's not helping, that's not helping. Jukes? Go to the right. Jukes? Doesn't know what to do. Okay, right. Don't touch my butt! Don't touch my butt! Okay. that ramp was a trap. It's tricky. It's tricky. Yeah, I don't think snowboarding video games probably count, but we're very fun. What if we go the way that is not? Okay, no. Not allowed. I have made a huge mistake. No! I wonder if it's actually possible to beat this one. Because I don't think I'll be able to do it, but there might be something fun. Alright, in order to beat it, we need to not hit trees. We need to not hit all the trees. What is that? Is that an animal? There's like a little animal there. I like this little, like, weird shuffle. Is the music just looping? Or is it getting spooky? I think it's getting though. We're doing it. We're doing it. Cook gaming. Okay, I'm trying so hard to juke. Oh, Jesus Christ! To juke the trees. It gets difficult here. I'm going for high score here. You know he's gonna pop out of fucking nowhere here. I can feel it. Ow! Ow! The fucking trees. They're the worst. The trees and the cliffs, because I don't know where the cliffs are gonna be. It's been way too long since he's appeared. Where's he gonna be? He's gonna. Yep, there he is. There he is. Maybe this is just never-ending torture. Oh no, he's so fast! Why is he so fast? No, faster, go, no! 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 Go gaming! I don't know if this is possible. I don't know if it has an end. Or if this is just gotta go for a high score. I played a lot of Oregon Trail, which is another game that is extremely morbid. That probably explains a lot of millennial humor. Okay, that was not an option, was it? I'll give this one like 2 more runs. 2 more runs. It's probably possible to beat it, but I do not believe in my own ski-free ability enough. I keep like fucking Sonny Bonoing into trees. Just fucking walk animation. No! Fuck! What is he even? Is he a demon? Just like basic bitch demon? Why is Monthus pink? That's a good question. Whenever people change their Twitch names, it messes with me. Especially in my chat, because everyone's purple. So many people on my Twitch channel are purple. To the point where sometimes I miss messages from people with purple names. I'm not biased consciously against people with purple names, but if you have a purple name, I might think I read it already, because it's in a chunk of purple names. Oh. Wait, what? Hello? One more. No! No more purple. Yeah, if the purple people eater ever showed up here, it would just be a massacre. Purple Twitch chat eater. Bleed purple. Hashtag bleed purple. Get off my butt. I wonder if people actually stream ski-free. Are there any, like, professional ski-free streamers on Twitch? Sweet! I'll put him a fucking tree on the way down. Perfect. Purple is a very good color, though. I can see why people are partial to it. Okay, alright, I missed that. I definitely missed that. It's not me, it's the game. I don't blame the game. Found a website that has a bunch of DOSBox games after you googled ski-free. Yeah, there's a few different ones you can get a bunch of games on. Some of them are questionable how well they run. A lot of them are abandonware at this point, so... There's whole sites that are dedicated to specifically abandonware. Can you stop? Thank you. I feel like it's it's interesting with games for collections like these because I feel like we're conditioned to expect there to be an end to everything we play, whereas with short games like this, sometimes there isn't. Sometimes there isn't an end, other than just death. Or you getting bored with it. You're not even sure how to change your name color from purple? Dang, menus keep changing. Yeah, I don't know where it is either, Panda, honestly. This is stressing you out, Tidley. You hate getting chased? Well, I'm gonna stop it here anyway, so hopefully it'll stop being stressful. It's cool. It's a cool game. I just, I'm not good enough to beat it if there is something. Yeah, the end is when you stop playing, exactly, which is now for me, but cool game. I like the concept. And it was fun for the short period that I played it. So that was, what's that? Extremely cool downhill skiing with Juska. Very cool. Okay. Another one. So, pick a number from 1 to 23. Anyone who is not Socksman, Age, or Panda. First one gets it. 7. Okay, Risu picks 7. 7. What is it? This is a free-for-all, so... Peer game. Peer game. A short anecdote of early autumn musings. I don't know what this has to do with Crimmas, but we're gonna play it. Let's go! I think this is the fishing one. There was a fishing one in here somewhere. I believe this is a fishing game. I'm ready. Oh shoot, hold on. Hold on. This one might be kind of serious. It's a short game about musings. I can't alt-tab. There we go. There we go. Where's my game? Where game? Where game? Okay, this is the entirety of the game, I guess, is using the arrow keys. Oh, I'm just reeling it in. There we go. So it was a few months ago, just at the end of summer. Is this gonna, like, give me snippets of the story bit by bit until we get to the lighthouse? Is that how this is gonna go? I'm just pressing my up and down keys to reel it in. Left and right. You guys do the same thing. This game is real good. I need, like, a no puns. I need a no puns BTTV emote or something. Or a bonk. Bonk emote. I need that emote of the frog. Someone had it. It's like a frog with a stick. Just like bapping people who make bad puns. Or good puns. Don't lick! Don't lick him. Don't lick the reel. Yeah, like that one, Risu. I always get anxious when it starts getting cold. Oh, you got him. You got him, Jenny. You can no puns yourself. Those ones are so cute. Fuck. I like this, like, string. Weird, like, start and stop string noise. So the hand itself looks like almost like a photo of a hand that's just been pixelated. Am I saying that right? You know the one, Shoko? Do you have that in BTTV? Someone has it in BTTV because I keep using it. It's someone whose Discord I'm in, but I don't know who it is. The musings are being reeled in one by one very slowly as I press the up and down keys on the keyboard. We're getting there though. I suppose I want summer to last just a bit longer. He's talking about being anxious in the winter. We get relatable. So your vitamin D levels plummet. Make anyone anxious. You're about to make a real pun. Good thing you didn't take the bait and check chat. Chat beat you to it. Oh, I saw. Oh. It's a double. It's a double. It's a twofer. I see what you did there. Wheel. See what you did there? How do I ban my entire chat at once? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. Alright, guys, this is a serious game. You gotta stop. This is a very serious game, okay? Very serious. I guess Toodles is exempt. So I took an impulse trip to the beach just on my own. I don't know if I picked the setting to have mods exempt from emote only mode or if that's like Twitch default. Perfect! It's a perfect emoji. Out of all the emojis that exist, why is that one? And I walked up the pier and just sat there for a bit. You guys gonna show me that you can be trusted? You can be trusted to keep it together if I turn the emotes off? You gonna be good? You guys gonna be good? Gonna behave? Keep the settings as is. Nay! Onimusha can speak too. What's up, Chamasuke? No one can answer when I ask what's up. I'm just gonna have to assume in emote form what you mean. Oh my goodness. I wish I could reel faster, but I cannot. In fact, this game is, I feel like they're just artificially extending the length because I have to slowly reel. Like alternating up and down on the keyboard. Guys, this game is really boring. Watch the waves. No. Just no. Slowly reel. Is this what fishing is like in real life? I went fishing one time. Somehow chat is more unruly in emote only mode than actually being able to talk mode. Somehow. Nailed it! The good thing about emote only mode is you get to use all those emotes that you never have a chance or context to use otherwise, just to spam the chat. Oh, here we go! Oh, it's getting faster! Felt the wind. Wait, how did I make it real faster? What's happening? Zero! Thank you so much for the sub! Thank you so much for the 7 months of support. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you continue to enjoy your badge and your emotes. And thank you so much for the bits!
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you for
Wish you
gifting
have a
a
safe
sub.
and good
Oh my
one.
goodness! Oh my goodness!
Congratulations!
Thank you for gifting a sub to Zyro as well.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much, Zero. That's super nice of you.
Congratulations!
Hope Zyro enjoys the sub. I don't know if they're up there, but they will appreciate it regardless. I'm sure they love Charlie, so I'm sure he'll love the Charlie emote. Thank you so much, Zero. I hope you have an awesome Christmas as well. I hope you guys all have a good Christmas. And stay safe. Stay safe out there, as safe as you can be. Thank you everyone just for hanging out tonight too. Despite the despite the emote only mode. It's not a punishment, I swear, it's for your own good. It's for your own good. You gotta focus on the game, okay? This is very immersive. It's a very contemplative game. You gotta take it all in. So we're gonna get to the lighthouse and it's just gonna be Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson kissing inside, I think is what's gonna happen. Suckers! Suckers! Something draws you to that furthest point. Are we gonna have some massive revelation once we get there? I don't know how sometimes I can reel it faster and then other times I can't. It's gonna be like a real technique to this. What? The blind command got updated to something I don't even know how. Why did it put the O on blinds? Oh, I see what it is. Okay. So if you put something after exclamation point blind, it tags them specifically with that message, I guess. I thought it somehow got added into the messages, so I was so confused. Because that command like never gets used anymore because no one's gonna backseat this game. No one's gonna backseat half the games. Imagine someone backseating Chorus. There you go. Mr. Levito needs to know. We're almost there, guys. You're almost free. I will free Twitch chat at the end of this reel. My fingers actually hurt from alternating because you can't just hold down, up or down on the thing. Why don't they just let you use the mouse wheel? That would be more immersive, just have you scroll on the mouse. But no, you have to alternate up and down keys. I wish I could have backseated Laura McDonald. I wish I could have edited the writing. See, that's what I want to get into. I want to get into, like, I didn't even read that. I want to get into editing so I can dissuade people from situations like that. That's also the problem though with editing, like I don't think you can just tell someone like your writing is shit, even when it is shit. Is that a roller coaster? Oh, it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon emotes. Or Hot Wheels? I can't tell. Toodles! How could you? How could you do such a thing? Ruined the perfect pyramid. Okay, it's a specific rhythm to pressing the keys that I have yet to get that makes it real faster, so I probably like doubled the time it takes, because I'm just very slow. And the C. So if I actually got the timing right, it would probably play a consistent song, instead of just stopping and starting awkwardly. Okay. The end? A short game. Okay, that was the entire game. Conceptually interesting. Gameplay-wise, my fingers hurt. My fingers hurt. Okay, guys, you're free. You're free. No more fish puns. We're free. You guys gonna behave? You good? You good? Everyone good? 10 out of 10. 23! Okay, Dork, I didn't even ask yet. Dork just really wants to see 23. I didn't even ask yet. Oh my god. Patience. Patience. Free to use emotes again, yes. Yes. So that was Pure Game. Okay. 23. There is no 69, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 23. 23 and me, yes. Genetics game. What the heck is this Atlas Gate? It's like a newspaper. Blood machine. Trapped on a dreamy island, a traveler longs to escape. Or do they? Spooky. Oh, it doesn't allow BTTV emotes. Interesting. I didn't know that. Good to know. Good to know. That seems unnecessarily restrictive. Alrighty. Ooh, this one's in a tiny window. Hold on. Okay, controls to traverse this world. W and S to walk, A and D to turn. Oh, Jesus. W and S to walk, A and D to turn. Okay, F to interact or attack. E to look down, Q to look up, space to jump. I'm going to forget all of these. So no mouse. No mouse controls. Just keys. Is this just a newspaper? We're walking on a newspaper? Looks cool. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's just text. That makes sense because it's a Twitch specific function. I like the walking on newspaper sounds. DBT killer gameplay. Which killer are we? They recently released the chick from The Ring, right? Or they teased her. They're gonna release her. The interesting thing about the Ring girl is it's the Ringu girl. It's like the Japanese one that they licensed, not the American one from the remake. I just thought that was an interesting choice. I don't know if it was like a rights thing. Swoopy VCR. I think we're supposed to walk on the white paper. Follow the lanterns and stuff. Follow the yellow brick road. I can't walk up there, so the polygons are too tall. Oh boy, wide turn. I feel like I'm steering an 18-wheeler when I turn. It's very immersive. Very immersive. This does look like the way to go. Or at least a way to go. I don't know if it's the way, but it is a way. Looks like we're going up the mountain. I don't like that we have a sword, because that means there's probably combat, like unless this just happens to be a letter opener. Oh no, I think we went the wrong way. I'm gonna fall off the fucking map. I'm just expecting to die anytime a game gives me a weapon and these sort of controls. Almost expecting to not complete it. There's probably gonna be something that murders me. But I do think we're probably supposed to go up to this spooky looking thing up here. This is unfortunately our fastest move speed, it seems like. Can I chop down the lanterns? No. The lanterns don't actually exist. Let me look up here. What's this sort of? Just a fence? Oh, that actually makes a noise when you hit it. Satisfying newspaper noise. What's up, Ursula? How you doing? So we gotta find some way to climb this. Climb this weird ass mountain. I don't know how to get up there. I have very limited options for traversing. I can't walk up very steep hills. You can kind of jump. Oh, is that a cave? Oh, here we go. This looks promising. I don't have any sort of light source. I don't know if we needed one before going in here. Sure is spooky in here. I feel like this is a mistake. Alright, I'm turning around. I'm backing it up. Backing it up. I can't see shit. Alright, I feel like we probably need a light source before we go in there. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. Wait a minute. Never mind. Where am I? What is this? What is that? Celestial mask? Okay, we grabbed it. I don't know what we do with it, but we have it. Celestial mask. Cool. I don't know which way we came in. I don't want to go the same way. Time to catch some ponds with some shrimp bait and reel in a big fish. Don't encourage it, Sparkly. Don't make me put you in emote only mode again. It was so much fun the first time. Oh shit, it's already like 8. It's already 8 o'clock. We got through like 3 games. Only 20 something more to go. Sounds like a pun. Ishinkash. My finger is hovering over the emote only. I have no idea where we're going here. Can't see shit. I feel like I wasn't supposed to go in here at first. I'll look at my feet. Maybe they'll see. Ooh, no. I'm just holding W and hoping. Reminds you of getting fresh fish and chips. Did you grab fish and chips and a newspaper? I do like the aesthetic of the worlds with the newspaper. Alright, we've somehow found our way out. Somehow found our way out of there. W plus mouse. I can't even use the mouse. I have to use Q and E to look up and down, and A and D to look left and right. Alright, well we got one thing. Excuse me. Pyro gameplay. Aw, TF2. I wonder, like, do they still do holiday stuff in TF2? Do they still, like, have the holiday maps this time of year? Or do they just give up on all that stuff? Those used to be really fun. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go other than up. Just up. Brush Charlie? She's sleeping. She's sleeping. When you want me to grab her? I can grab her. They still do some stuff on the holidays? Yeah, I mean, she probably wouldn't be too upset if I grabbed her for a couple minutes to brush her. She's very gentle. Send Charlie love from a distance. Sock's been sending you love, Charlie. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on if she wakes up Onimusha, we'll brush her. And if she doesn't wake up, then I'll refund you and we'll brush her next time. I won't wake her if you don't want me to. You logged in once like 6 months ago and you had no idea what was going on? Oh, they nerfed the weapon setup you used to use? For Pyro? The degreaser thing? Then you felt old and quit. Yeah, it is weird returning to games that you played a long time ago. It's been weird playing Dota with age. The funny thing about Dota, though, versus something like TF2, is everyone's old that still plays it, and this is actually a problem with the game. It's so inaccessible to new players that the bulk of people who are still playing are people who've been playing the game for like 10 years. So it's just like extra inaccessible for new people. It's very unfriendly. Because everyone already knows, mostly, what they're doing, I guess. I don't know if we're supposed to do this, but it's satisfying. Deforestation. But yeah, like, we were playing last night and there was a guy who was definitely like, just by the sounds of him, like a grown-ass man, probably with a wife and a kid, was completely fucking sauced the whole time, like just so unbelievably drunk. It was absolutely hilarious. Just him trying to figure out what the fuck he was doing. It was changed years ago. Well, I did not know that. Dota leave. Have you tried Marcy? No, she's too confusing. I could try her at some point. She's kind of busted. So I'm kind of embarrassed because I feel like I would do poorly even though she's busted. And then just be embarrassed that I'm losing with a busted hero. Seems cool though. I don't like her design though. It doesn't really fit in the game. She's like ripped straight from an anime, so she's cel shaded, whereas everyone else in Dota is like an ugly dwarf. Like Sniper, or like an ogre. And she's just like this cute anime girl. Cel shaded anime girl. It doesn't fit. A lot of the Dota cosmetics just don't fit the game. Rip your strange degreaser with 5k kills. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, people pay money for these weapons that are fancier and then they can't even use them because the meta changes. I always just used the default flamethrower and just ran at people. It was very fun. I'm trying to figure out how to get up. I like this cool looking tower. I have a feeling we're not actually going to be able to get in there. I think we're just gonna get to look at it maybe, but I'm gonna keep walking up this way. Maybe that mask was some sort of key that we found. Maybe we can sneak in, put it on our face. For Pyro is also one of your favorites? The Degreaser? That combo is pretty busted. So is the Degreaser, it was the regular flamethrower and then there was another one, right? I don't remember. I liked playing Scout with the fish. I like slapping people with the fish. It brought me great joy. I think we found the right path. It's just gonna spiral up. But there might be some sort of locked door at the top. Time for your daily you missed TF2. It's still there. It's still there, but it's not quite the same. Remember Man vs. Machine when that came out? That was fun too. I liked that kind of, for a change of pace. Cosmetics are always the first thing to stop taking the base game. Seriously? Wait, what do you mean? You didn't pay any money for it. You used a regular one? Oh, they gave you one. Remember Crimmas? Here's a TF2 item. Very cute. Backburner. Oh, the Rainblower? Was the Rainblower the one they did for like the special Pyro update? There was like a special update, right, for Pyro. It's not the same yet because it's all like trolls and bots, right? And the private servers don't exist anymore. Dota is also not the same, but that's probably a good thing. Actually, the matchmaking in Dota sucks ass is the problem, like, because the player pool for Dota is about half of what it used to be when I used to play. So there's less people to matchmake to begin with. And when you're bad enough, like that Agent Ire at Dota, you get paired, when you're bad enough but nice enough, you get paired with new players constantly. So they pair new players with people who specifically have high behavior scores because they want to introduce someone to the game with people on their team who aren't going to flame the ever-living shit out of them for sucking. So the way Valve thought to do that was pair them with people with high behavior scores in-game. But realistically what that does is punish the people with high behavior scores. What is this thing? What? Oh, it's like a looking thing. Telescope. A looking thing. Skyward glass. I don't know why I'm collecting these things. Do I die if I just fall from up here? I kind of don't want to walk all the way back down there. Can't see shit. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Yeah. I didn't bother to program fall damage. Yay! No, I didn't. I cannot remember the freaking payload 24/7 servers. Was it Skial? Or was that just, like, I feel like Skial was one that we played on, but it wasn't the main one. I think Skial was one of them, but it was definitely not the main one. You think everyone doesn't exist? Yeah, most of I know, like, the bulk of them are gone. Oh, Skial was full of hackers. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. I wish there was, like, an archived list of TF2 servers. There might be. Used to see the same people every few nights and talk. And I'll talk Fridays. Yeah, we had the same group of friends, like, for most of the time we played. You remember Scale too? Yeah, what the? Like, I can't remember. We had a really solid server. Like, the people were nice. There weren't really much in the way of, like, hackers or anything. This game cool, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm just collecting items. Don't know what the goal is, if there is one. It was kind of signposted where to go, like big spooky castle in the middle. I found the cave randomly. It looks like, I guess you're supposed to follow these lights too. It'll probably be like 3 or 4 items would be my guess that we have to collect and then something happens maybe. Looks like something's out here. Wait a minute. What is this? A feather? Is this a... Oh, what am I looking at? Oh, a mirror. Mirror. Scrying mirror. Okay. I'm really wondering why they gave us this sword. Like, do I have to cut something out of the tree? Wait, there's stuff down there, too. That's also the ocean. I have to be careful. I'm gonna fall into the ocean and die here. I'm stuck. So there's a ledge down there, but there's also the ocean. Alright, maybe we can drop down. Drop down underneath this precipice. 2 fort? Okay, the 2 fort 24-hour servers with 24 people were just absolute chaos. They were so hard to win. Because the map was not balanced for 24 people. Animal House. Is it the, server group? Clan? Whatever it is. I don't know what they're called. Do games even have dedicated servers anymore? That's a good question, Hobo. I don't know. I know a lot of it's peer-to-peer, and a lot of it's like, whatever company made the game has their own servers. I know people make like their own Minecraft servers, that type of thing. Did I go in this area before? Is this the cave? Nope, that's a wall. Alright, I think I was down here before already though. Stompfest. You looked up somebody you used to play with. See what the name of the server we used to play on was, and he's dead. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's always like depressing looking up people you knew online or people you used to watch on Twitch and like something happened to them. Like no, that's the problem with like I love having online friends and stuff, but if you're not like constantly in touch with someone, they could just disappear and you would have no idea. Whereas with in-person friends, I think you're in touch more often usually, so you're likely to know when something happens. That you're just kind of helpless when it comes to online ones. Oh, instant respawn. Instant respawn 24/7, 24 player. 2 fort is a TF2. Classic. Just absolute chaos. Dead by Daylight has dedicated servers after community complaints. Turns out now that they have them, they're still whiny when they lose. Yes, because now they don't have something to blame for being mad. Dead by Daylight community seems particularly toxic, which is weird. That's weird to me because I feel like the horror community in general is pretty accepting, because horror in general is kind of wacky and all over the place and has a lot of questionable stuff in it, or that's questionable by normal, quote-unquote normal society. It's just kind of weird how a game that's based pretty much on all horror stuff, the community is so fucking awful and not accepting and toxic. But I guess it's just the nature of the game being as competitive as it is. I don't think Dead by Daylight is a skill-based game though, and people might yell at me for that, but that game does not seem skill-based. I don't think being able to run circles around a killer is particularly skill-based. Or click on people as a killer. It seems like more like the skill is in choosing the particular builds you use. Knowing what the OP ones are. That's sad, Reese. I'm sorry. That's not a fun thing to find out. 16v16 instant respawn for max chaos. Wait, I don't even remember there being... Was it 16v16 servers? Now you want to launch TF2? No, just let it, yeah. Just let it live in your head as it was. You'll just boot it up and be disappointed. Alright, I'm bored. Anyone else bored? Anyone else bored? I'm about to abort mission on this one because I don't know where to go. I feel like I've lost the signposting of where I'm supposed to look for an item at this point. I like the world. I really like the world design. It looks super cool. The exploration I'm not too sure on. Did I get whatever's down here already? Is this the cave? This is the cave, right? I was already in here. Yeah, this is my cave. No? Wait a minute. Liquid accumulator. Alright, I've grabbed so many items and nothing's happening. This entire game is just walking around trying to find random, like, thrift store items. It looks like there might be something up there too, and then I'll probably move on to something else, because I don't know how long this is gonna be. But I do really like the world design and the sound and stuff. Quiet ambient noises. Crunching, stepping on paper noises. Spy players also liked Chaos, because I feel like they were more able to get away with their shenanigans in Chaos. Their spy shenanigans. Where did I see? Get up! I thought I saw another platform with a... platform with an item on it. Guess not. So far the games haven't been particularly Christmassy, other than the one that almost let me buy a Christmas present but instead turned into feeding a bunch of pieces of dismembered corpses to some hands in a pit. It didn't really feel like Christmas. When you actually played it at some point, you still had a lot of fun. Oh, and you went back to it? Yeah, I mean, it's still a fun, like, mechanically, it's still a fun game. Alright, this is enough of this, I think, because... Wait, did we go out to that precipice there? The game itself is still fun. Like, again, a lot of these games, like, I feel like they're so... Like, the appeal to them is so heavily dependent on your teammates. Just the community around it. In addition to the gameplay itself, it's the same issue with Dota. Like, the game itself is very solid and complex and interesting, but the community, without the community, it's not really as fun. Without a solid, solid community. You ended up buddies with the best spy at Stompfest. So we'd duel each other. He told me when he saw me log in, he would always join the other team if we were on the same team so we could fight. Once he knew you were playing, he knew you couldn't focus on anything but you. Because if he killed anyone, he'd be dead. Wow. Had a long-standing, feud. You have to feud. I feel like I was already out here, but I have no idea because everything looks the fucking same. Like, I feel like I grabbed an item from over here already. Right? I think I grabbed the thing out here. But I'm gonna just double check and then we're gonna wrap up. Yeah, we grabbed this thing already. I don't know where else to go. Wait, there's a house next to the spiral castle, it looks like. There's like some sort of pointy house. How do we get up there? Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. That's where I was trying to figure out how to get up to before. There's like something else up there. Your favorite thing to do is grief, as in over 600 hours griefing, and there's no point when people don't even use their mics or respond. Yes. Yes. That's how we met. You're just griefing. And you thought Age was griefing. But no. Remember having to learn to counter stair stabs? Oh yeah, that was pretty sneaky technique. Awesome. The only fun you find in Dota 2 are the ability draft matches. Interesting. I still like watching it. Like, I like watching people who are a lot better at the game than me. I still think it's an interesting game. I just don't get as much enjoyment out of it anymore playing it. It's fun playing with friends, but it's the balance, like the matchmaking balance is so scuffed. It doesn't know how to get a balanced match, which takes a lot of fun out of it. I'm either stuck with people that are way better or way worse. There's like not a lot of even matches. It's a lot of stomps. Excuse me. That's what keeps you from certain games. You just don't want to deal with it, exactly. You don't game to be stressed out. Totally understandable. You game for enjoyment, for leisure. That's why Monster Hunter's nice. People are typically not toxic, and it's still cooperative and social. I can't get up here. Alright, fuck it. Next! Next! This, like, again, I like the world. I like the design of it. Like the sound and stuff, but I have no idea what the point was. I'm assuming something would happen when we, collect all the items, but I, will be wandering around here forever looking for whatever the last random thing we're supposed to do is. Okay. So I want to pick one for this one, because there's one in particular I want to do. And then we can do, like, maybe one or two more. So I wanted to do, I think it was 18. There's a tree. There's a cute little tree. Is it 18? No, it's 17. It's this one. I'll put an ornament on the tree, if it's the same thing. Yes. The People's Tree 2021. Design and pin ornaments on a tree. Meet fellow players on your way home. Yes. Ow. I actually played with one guy a lot that you met in game. But he went silent at some point. Yeah, that's again, that's the thing with online friends, is they can just disappear. And you don't know why. It's usually not something you did. You suck too much to play the game, you get too overwhelmed in MOBAs. Yeah, they're definitely very reaction time based. It's amazing to watch, but you're never playing again. I don't blame you, it's very stressful. It's because with normie games, a lot gets decided by draft, but pros can make it. I don't know though, because at the level that I'm at, you can pick whatever and still win because people are just so bad that they throw constantly. Stage closing in 1 day! Oh my goodness. Oh, just in time. Look at all these ornaments! I came. Wait, we found a good one. It just says I came. Love you eternally. Have a lovely Christmas, wife. These are so cute, except the one that just said I came. This is awesome, from Troll Monster in Bosnia. Take care of one another, we can do this. Why are these so positive? Pending. Pending, no label. Pending. Oh, you know what? People probably— I wonder if people, like, actually read these. Kung Pao penis. Okay, no they don't. I was gonna say, I wonder if they screen these before they put them on the tree. They absolutely do not. Is there even any space on this tree? This is awesome. There was not nearly as many last time I did this. This is full up. I'm glad a lot of people found out about this. Alright, can I make an ornament, or is there just straight up no space? There we go. Create ornament. Okay. What in the heck is this supposed to be? Any guesses? Is this a snowman nose? I think it's just through 24. It's why, like, I think that the 25th is just like a random thing. I don't know if it's a game. Purge is fun to watch, yes. What's up, Cyro? Another one. You had to create a second account with someone scammed you and stole your account with like 500 hours. Oh no. Ugh. That sucks. Oh, stop. I love the ghost too. That's Haunty. I think I made a ghost last year. That's the haunted PS1 mascot Haunty. I love him. Yeah, you remember this. Was it last year? It must have been last year. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. Do ghost again? How about the skull though? How about Scully? I love Scully. Candy Cane's cute too. And the cat. Should we make Charlie? Should we just make Charlie? Oh, look at the ghost. I think I made like a Slimer ectoplasm colored ghost last time. Look at me, they're freaking like pansexual ghosts. What is this? Heart? Other heart? Okay. Well, I'm torn between the skull, the ghost, and the cat. What do you guys think? The ghost is very cute. Oh, you got a big fuzzy blanket. Very comfy. Very comfy. Okay, the fire's freaking out in the back. Can I actually make this all black? I'm kind of curious. Whoa, boy. This is very interesting. It's very hard to control the color. I don't think the color black exists. It's a myth. Ghost skull cat. I like the noise. Oh, there we go. I don't remember how I got there though. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait, is this the eyes? Oh no, it's like the... This is tough. Because she's all black. Oh, that looks kind of spooky. That looks kind of spooky. I feel like I just designed a persona by accident. You get a pair of comfy mittens. Very good. Might be kind of hard to type with them, but... It's the absence of light. Actually... Glowy eyes. This is the closest I can do, I think, to glowy eyes. Were these the pupils? Yes. I kinda... Oh, Crimmas cat. There we go. From Shrimpy Doodle in Boston. Note. What should we say? Crimmas? Crimmas? Dost? I'm not actually in Boston. Does anyone here actually think I live in Boston proper? Because no one can afford to live in Boston. Oh, Muracrimbo! I like that. Muracrimbo. Mm-hmm. You don't? Toodles knows my actual address. That is not a surprise in any way. Crimbo. Get out of my swamp. Crimbo. Kitty face. Very good. Alright, where are we gonna put it? Crimbo. There's no space left! There's no space left on this dang tree. It's so crowded. Alright. Whee! X. Like, literally, there's nowhere to put it. I love it. I love that this tree is this full. Oh, got it. Oh no, it's like clipping. I'm sorry. Ray, I'm so sorry, Ray. We've fused into some sort of unholy amalgamation. Oh, I see that vanilla ice cream on its pending. I can't look at it. It's very cute though. What? Habashona Ebernidmina. Okay, thank you. From Switzerland. Pending. Yo, thanks for hovering over my ornament. Have a happy gosh darn holiday. No, you. It's so sad. It's so sad. Why? Why on the Christmas tree? Why on the public Christmas tree? Why? It's sad, but probably not the place for that. Yeah. Merry Christmas from your dad. Oh, I hovered over it again. Bob from Purgatory. Take it easy, baby. Or is there seriously a fucking crypto ornament? Doodles, they hung this one up just for you, I think. Merry Crimmas! Merry Crimmas. That's crypto. Hodl. Old. Whatever is crypto shit. I suck at remembering Ghosty's colors. You were kinda close. You're kinda close. Smiley face. Happy holidays to all the homies around the globe. I hope that your days are joyous and that you eat some tasty treats. Thanks, Lennox. You're the best. Pee pee poo poo. I'm glad that, like, half the people on this tree are like... Oh, I was wondering if someone would link their fucking Twitch TV. Wait, what did that say? Have a jolly holiday. Also, I know a cat named Nut. I know a cat named Nut. Thank you for that information. Okay. Alright. That was very cute. Very cute. Love the tree. Another one. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think it's a little cringe to link your Twitch TV on the Madvent tree. Little cringe! Little cringe, just my opinion. Little cringe. What's up, Gorbachev? What's up, Gorbachev? How you doing? Cat named Nut. Today I learned Baby Nut. Baby Nut is a travesty. Alright, guys. Pick a number between 1 and 23 that is not 4, 7, 9, 13, or 17, or 23. If you didn't pick a number already. Anyone who hasn't picked a number yet, can pick a number. 24. Okay, I don't know if I can open 24 yet, Sparkly, but I'm gonna try. It might not be open, because we're on the 23rd. That's why I said 1 to 23. 24 jingles to bell. Let's see if it'll open early. Use of drugs and alcohol and cartoon violence. It's the 24th in Japan. Oh, okay. Okay. Santa fell off the wagon again. So it's now up to Rumbo to save the holidays. Watch out, though, these are strange lands. Oh, color fiction. Okay. Cool. I know a lot of these dubs. I know of them. I don't know them personally, but... Wagon, yes, I saw that. My brain was just like, ooh. Okay, hold on. This looks cool. 24 jingles to bell. Drug use. Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. Oh, boy. Well, this looks cool as shit. I really like this art style. It's very, I believe it's color fiction. Leave me alone. Take it easy.
Don't lose your way.
Oh, I'm not lost. I'm very much not lost. Don't trust the old man. Mother of snot! Whiz! Whoa! My head hurts! What happened? You crashed, you dumbass. Oh no! We're fudged! Look at that! Look at that! Huh? You concussed the gifts! We lost all the gifts! Unacceptable! Whole cargo must have fallen when we crashed. Probably all over this place. Where the fuck are we? IDK? Whatever. Listen, fetch all them gifts for me. We gotta get rolling, it's the 24th. Places to be, chimneys to swoop. Swoop? Sweep? Cookies to eat. I only care about them cookies, don't you? Enough. Get going, we haven't got all night. There's a couple right over there, points at Hill. Okay, boss, on it. Alright. Alright, Santa, we got this, Alright. Gonna... Oh my god. This is wacky. In a good way. I don't trust him. No, but... What else are we gonna do? Whee! I really love the design of the deer. I really like the look of the deer. Good morning, Age. This game had a drug use warning. Are the sounds loud enough? I'm gonna turn it up. This game's softer. Hold on. You guys need to hear the gentle deer noises. Oh, look, I can... Oh, wait a minute, can I skewer Santa? One moment. Whee, majestic. A Rudolph is a Rudolph, even in an acid trip. Whee! A present? Is that a bear? Is that a bear? I'm trying to murder. Oh, I have a health bar. Okay, run away. No, stop. 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 I'm being mauled. No! No! Get off! Whee! Didn't know there were gonna be enemies. I thought we were just tripping. This is a bad trip. This is the bad place. Alright, Santa's down here. We can see if we can skewer him. What you looking at me for? Okay, I guess we didn't get them all. It's literally a wagon, it's not a sleigh. He was just driving a regular old car. Santa's definitely sus. Are we gonna drown? Oh, we can swim. There's fish. Cool. This game's so pretty. So this color fiction dev, I think I did, is it Ode to a Moon? Their games are kind of like walking simulator-y, but they have these really vivid, cool looking environments. I really like the art style. The music's nice too. Chill. Chill. Lo-fi beats to get mauled by a bear too. Gentle flying animation. I don't think I have enough presents. Santa doesn't want anything to do with them until we get the last one, I think. So we gotta find them all. Gotta catch them all. We can't let little Timmy's Minecraft gift card in a box be forgotten about. I don't know, what do kids even use? What do kids even like nowadays? Do kids still play with toys, or are they just all hooked to fucking iPads and stuff? I'm old, so I don't know. I'm old and I don't have kids, so I don't know what they're into. His Roblox! Well, little Timmy's Roblox developers kit, junior Roblox developer kit. Is it like Roblox? I've never heard of that game. On the edge of the map, so we're gonna go this way. Is that a house? The heck is that? Like windows. This looks cool. What is this? This is very spooky looking. I like this one a lot so far. What the heck is that thing? Where did we land? Where did we land? Santa? I don't think we're in the North Pole anymore. Is there a present inside this weird statue? No. I was thinking it might be holding a present in its hand. Guess not. Oh, a present, a present. It's gonna be so easy to miss a present in this like psychedelic hellscape. I don't think I have anything that helps me find them. There's like weird stuff over there. I think we can just look at it. I don't think we can go there because I can't jump. I found the edge of the map. Oh, wait, I see a thing. Thought I saw a present. Hallucinating. I thought I saw a present, but it wasn't. No. Wait, is it? No. The colors. The colors, Duke! The colors! This is super cool. I don't wish there was more music. There it is. It's slowly kicking in. This is very relaxing. How could it possibly go wrong? What the heck is this? It's like a person's just chilling. Oh, they're hiding a present. Hey. Maybe it's 10 presents? There we go. This is the warmest December in recent memory. Barely any snow this year. I feel like people have said that for the past, like, 3 or 4 Decembers. We've barely had any snow either, and it's kind of freaky. Climate change. Super fun. The sad thing about it to me is people are like, this is great. We don't have to shovel. I love it being warm. I love the warm weather. I hope it's like this forever. And I'm just thinking, it's probably not a good thing. Like, I know, it needs to get to a certain temperature for a certain period of time, otherwise we have, like, horrible, horrible tick season afterwards. Because the ticks don't all die off, so when we have warm winters, it's just like you can't go outside unless you want Lyme disease. What's up, Dumpster Fries? How you doing? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. How you doing? You haven't seen any snow this year? Whereabouts are you? I don't know. Can't remember if I asked you. You don't have to answer if that's too doxing, but it is weird in Massachusetts. Like, we're usually snowed in this time of year. I remember when we were kids, we would get like feet of snow, and I cannot remember the last time it's been like that. Stupid port closures, stupid drug trade, you want snow, damn it. Oh no, there's a wolf I'm trying to murder. I'm just gonna run. It's like very relaxing, and then there's a wolf that's trying to eat me. Ah! Ah! To the water! He doesn't know how to swim. Wonder if I can actually get out here. I'm guessing probably no. I'm guessing this is probably sectioned off. Are there like piranhas or something? It's kind of scary. Yeah, I saw the Lyme disease vaccine. That would be amazing. Like, as much as COVID has sucked tremendous amounts of ass, if they get like, if this advances vaccine technology in the long run, as much as it has advanced over the past couple of years, that would be amazing. Like, I was reading about cancer vaccines too. But the Lyme disease one, especially in this neck of the woods, would be amazing. In New England, we get so much Lyme disease. And it's very, very disabling if you don't get it treated right away. And it's so hard to, like, I feel like it's hard to know you have it sometimes unless you catch the bite and you see that rash right away. I've had a tick on me a couple of times, but fortunately I got it before it bit me, because my cat used to bring ticks in. They're so gross. I hate ticks so much. We had ticks, like, there was a tick in the house on the wall, just like crawling around, no idea how it got in there. Just like hanging out in the doorway, waiting for someone to jump on. I don't know how they travel. How did I get over here? I feel like this is somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Oh, you're in North Texas. Do you guys normally get snow? Never, I know, a lot of southern states, when it snows at all, it's just like a train wreck because people do not know how to drive. Like, they don't know how to drive here when it snows, but it's like a point where it's dangerous, I guess, and in southern states, because your cars aren't really set up for it. Maybe medical technology ahead about 30 years. I just am like, I know they've been studying it for a long time. I know it's just like at least 10 years of technology into the mRNA vaccines. But it'll be interesting down the line if there are any, like, unanticipated side effects. I still think the vaccines are well worth it, even if there are. But, I do wonder if it has potential to have negative side effects, too. But, there are really cool technology. Especially with how fast they were able to make the vaccines. HIV one would be so nice too, especially for Africa. They have such, like, I was reading about South Africa. They have like 20% of their population or something as HIV, potentially more. That'd be incredible if they could be vaccinated for it. At least it's a lot more treatable than it used to be, though. Whee! Yeah, this would be great if like I had an edible. Just thinking, there's some market around here. I'm trying to decide my my inebriation of choice for the Santa Jaws movie tonight. Alcohol or edible? I'm not sure which is better, but some sort of substance will be needed to get through it, I think. The snow is awful in North Texas, really? Is it like mountainous or something? Is that why it snows more? I just always thought Texas is just like perma summer, but I've never actually been to Texas, so I don't know too much about the weather. Ooh, a present for me. There's quite a lot more snow this December. Interesting. Yeah, I think different parts of the world, like as the climate changes, some places are gonna get a lot more and a lot less of their typical weather. Hi, wolf. Hi, wolf. Don't bite me. Oh, there's the bear. We're in the wrong neck of the woods. We got bears, we got wolves. You're like, wow, the ST is so beautiful for this game, but it was from the mobile game thing. Are you playing that rhythm game, that name, the name that I always forget? Prosecco or something? I get it confused because Prosecco I think is an alcohol. Texas has like 5 biomes. It's huge. What you looking at me for? I have 10 presents. Is this not enough, Santa? Is this not enough for you? So are you fine? I'm soon a we out. Stop wasting time. You did not give me proper directions, Santa. I don't know how many gifts we need. I think I'm missing a couple. Oh, they're having maintenance. Well then. Why do you hate Santa? Why do you hate Christmas, Toodles? Are you a Grinch? Are you such a Grinch? Feed him to the... Ooh, Twilight got a Stretch on Armstrong, a classic. Maybe it's 12, like the 12 days of Christmas. Maybe it's 12 presents. Whee! Can I fly? Is that gonna be the end? We just learn how to fly and we just like lug Santa's car? I'm assuming it'll probably tell me when I get the last one, right? You haven't got Cole yet. No, but you did get Reading Blaster 9 through 12, so mission accomplished. And H got the big Chungus album that he made himself. Oh, Kurbachev got socks. Nice. Very polarizing gifts, but I feel one that is more accepted as an adult. What a castle over there? Exactly, I love socks now. I get so excited when someone either gives me cute or comfy socks. They're great. Or slipper socks. I have my slipper socks on now with the little soot sprites. Very cute, very comfy. Secretly you're helping Toodle's heart growth resistance. I don't know if that's possible. Toodles is very, very cynical. You get a Furby sparkly, very good. Socks. You got socks already, right, Socksman? Oh, Age! You get All I Want for Christmas Is You, very good. You already chungus that one. This is the original version though, the OG. Play on a controller using your slipper-footed socks. No, that's for the Patreon. That's only for the Patreon, sorry. You gotta pay for that one. Big chungus. Present. There's like presents lodged in some like polygon ass crack in the mountains somewhere that I'll never find. I think. I have no idea how many there are total. I have no sense of direction because this is just like one big acid trip. Oh, another one. Another one. Maybe this is the point though. Maybe we're not supposed to collect them all. Maybe we're supposed to attack and dethrone Santa. I think we're supposed to attack and dethrone Santa, and we've just been sent on a fetch quest. Maybe it's 24? Because we're on 24? Maybe it's 24 gifts? It's almost 9 o'clock! We got movie night! I gotta stop. I didn't realize, no one told me. People gotta go to bed. People got places to go. I didn't even have time to make it. I gotta make popcorn. I gotta make stale popcorn. It's having too much fun being a deer on an acid trip. What is this? Are you a Yeti? Oh, it's a bear. I'm having too much fun. This game's cool. I'm gonna die to a bear. Ah, you don't have to put on pants for movie night. I don't judge. Oh, he swims. Oh god, he swims. Oh god, he swims. Why did I think the bear couldn't swim? I know, it's another shark movie. I'm sorry, Toodles. It's not up to your movie night standards. I don't like make the rules, okay? I just pick the movies that look stupid enough. And Santa Jaws spoke to me, personally. It's either that or Ginger Dead Man, which looks horrendous. Like, but not potentially as fun. Or there was another one. Cannot remember. There were a few different ones, but Santa Jaws looked amazing. No, they're all gonna be terrible. That's the thing. This bear will not quit. Okay, quit. This bear can't quit. I don't know. Okay, I don't know why all the terrible fun movies are shark themed. I don't direct them. I don't know why they're the way that they are. It's just how they are. I feel like there's a present tucked behind here. Bear in Roche Pit. What? There is not a present tucked behind here. It was misled. Yeah, the skybox is amazing. Like this color fiction dev, all his games are really cool. His or her, I'm not sure. Really cool looking. Visually, this kind of like trippy watercolor look to them. I don't think I'm gonna get to the end of this one. Whee! Back in my day, the terrible movies were Godzilla themed. I mean, there was another one that was just called Saint, about murderous Santa Claus. There was the other one that was Santa's Sleigh, that was a wrestling. The thing is, like, all of them are bad. They're all gonna be equally bad, probably. The only good Christmas movie I know and enjoy watching is Christmas Vacation, and I know that's not good by everyone's standards. They're very particular about movies. People are very particular about what movies they think are good. That's why it's easier to pick trash. Because people are not going to agree on if a movie's good. Oh, a thing! Did we get them all? I got 20. How many more could there possibly be? Okay, everyone always memes about Die Hard. I still have not seen Die Hard. I don't really care to. I really want to see where this goes. I'm gonna be wandering around forever. Trying to find these last however many presents. I'm gonna try to get back to Santa on some off chance that it was only 20 presents. Camouflage. Ooh, what's this? Is this spooky? I feel like maybe we're supposed to find something on this island that is not the present collecting. Kind of like in the other game. There might be something else out here, spooky-like, but maybe not. You don't really enjoy or like watching Christmas-themed movies in general. Yeah, so no matter what we pick, even if it wasn't a shark movie, you probably wouldn't like it. You probably wouldn't like it. You still need to see the last one that was made? What, was there another vacation movie, you mean? Wait, what is this building in the back? Did I go out there? There's like lights on and stuff. Oh yeah, I know you said you watched Die Hard, Panda. I heard it's a genuinely good movie. I don't know what Morazoko is. Or Morazko, I don't know what that is. Oh, Die Hard, sorry. Man. I lost track of the conversation. Okay, I was already out here. This is where I just came down, wasn't it? Whoa! The fuck? Ooh. Fuck. I think I'm so close to finishing this, but I do not have a prayer. This is very relaxing, though. I think that's probably just the point, is to, chill. Chill and collect presents. Only good movie is the Disney Christmas show? I also do not know what that is. What all these quote-unquote good Christmas movies are. Okay, the game crashed. The game just straight up just closed, so I think that's a sign. Right at 9 o'clock, too. I think that's a sign that it's time. Oh yeah, the cartoon Christmas specials were fun, too. There were a lot of those on Tubi, actually. They had the Sonic Christmas special. We could also probably watch some of those, because they're short. 4H. Stop! Stop! Alright, so... Oh, we're gonna have a movie night. We're gonna watch Santa Jaws. Let me show you guys the trailer, so you can know what you're getting into. How about we say like 15 minutes? Because I'm gonna go make some popcorn and grab a drink. Excuse me. This is a 1 minute long trailer. I feel like it shows probably the whole movie, but that's fine. Window capture. Santa Jaws. Okay. Wow. My face. Hide face. You can see all this shit on my list. This Dr. John Campbell, by the way, this guy is a quack, so don't do like this guy's. I think he's a quack, so do not watch his videos. I was just watching him because I was looking at conspiracy theories and stuff for COVID. Sharktopus. Santa Jaws, where is it? Trailer, there we go.
Can't believe you would do this on Christmas Eve. You're grounded.
What? Tomorrow is the Christmas Eve comic book party.
Well, you should have thought of that before.
You're better off without him. Isn't that right, Santa Jaws?
This looks so bad.
That is not a shark! That is Santa Jaws! I know her! I made her! That is her!
Yes, it's loud. It's very loud. Don't you Resident Sleeper me, Animation. This looks quality. This looks good.
Ho ho ho, you son of a fish.
Yes. Anyway, we're gonna watch that. It's gonna be a train wreck. I would recommend alcohol per movie night usual. I would recommend alcohol if you partake. Probably would be helpful to the movie night experience. That does not happen to Toodles when she draws /fic. She might want it to happen, but anyway, guys, why don't we say like 9:15, 9:20ish start? Is that too late? I just want to make some popcorn and get a drink. You're watching this 100% sober. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Anyway, thanks for watching tonight, guys. We'll be over in Discord for movie night. You know the drill. The regulars. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. I hope you guys all have a good Christmas. Or weekend if you don't do the Christmas thing. But, I don't know if I'll be back Sunday, guys, because we're gonna celebrate Christmas on Sunday, with my family, so. But if I don't see you guys before then, have an awesome Christmas, everyone. Stay safe. And the rest of you, I'll see at movie night, whoever's hanging out.